Hello friends, today's topic is transforming stress into success. As we know that it is not possible to change outside situations and circumstances, and in order to overcome stress, it is essential to increase our inner resilience and our inner strength. And our inner resilience and strength we can increase by empowering our team. That is team, T, thoughts, E, emotions, A, attitudes, and M, our memory. For empowering our team, we have to empower our mind, because mind is the place where thoughts, feelings, emotions reside in the form of energy and vibrations, which by repeated becomes our attitudes and beliefs, and in turn becomes our memory, which affects our behavior and performance, and as a result of which we get either success or failure. Therefore, it is very essential to empower our mind, which can be done by practice and dispassion. There are certain golden principles for stress management by which we can transform our stress into success. These are: number one, change the direction of your thoughts. It is not possible to stop the thoughts, as rightly people say that thoughts are not stopping, because thoughts are coming as a result of your previous programming and previous impressions made upon your brain. Therefore, what you have to do is you have not to restrain them, but just observe the thoughts and see if these are negative. Stop, because this is a software, and as the software has been programmed earlier, you can reprogram it. Stop, check it, take a pause and see what are the reasons and causes for these thoughts coming, analyze them, and then change the direction of the thoughts. How? Immediately by thinking a counter of it. Just start thinking only, don't even believe it, just start thinking a counter, exactly counter of it. Suppose I will give you an example that somebody has insulted you wrongly, it's not rightly, has insulted you, and he has said you that you are a foolish person. Take it for granted that nobody can insult you without your consent. It is you only who are repeating this scene again and again in your mind, that again and again you are feeling insulted. Immediately have a thought of self-respect. Be seated in your seat of self-respect and start repeating the thought, no, I am not foolish, I am an intelligent person. And very soon you will find that that thought will be faded away and your new thought pattern will emerge in your brain. Because if you will start thinking again and again, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between fact and fancy, and it start making that fact as that repetition as your reality of your life. So, never have any negative thoughts. This is the golden principle for success. Secondly is that don't think too much about the past and don't worry too much about the future, because whatever mistakes you have committed, you can't redo it, correct it, earlier mistakes. And worry about the future is also wastage of your time and draining of your energy and resources, because past is history and future is mystery. What you can do is to learn from your past mistakes and present mistakes, and then utilize these things in the for your future planning so that your expectations of the future are met, your goals are met. Third is that be detached while observing the scenes of sorrow and tragedy. If you are involved too much in them, then also these drain your energy. If you can do anything, you do it, but if you can't do anything, don't have negative emotions and feelings about that. Then next is that take one problem at one time and try to solve one problem at one time and then take another problem. And next is that don't think too much about your critics. Think them as your well-wisher, and even if they have wrongly criticized you, forgive them and forget it also. It's not for their sake that you are forgiving them, it's for your sake, because your health will remain good if you are forgiving them, because if you will attach to that thought, that is going to drain your energy and time and wastage of resources, and which are hindrances in the path of success. The last golden principle for this stress-free living is donate happiness, because there is no harm in donating happiness. It is the cheapest thing which you can do, and you know that life is an echo. Whatever you are giving to the universe, you are going to get it back. Therefore, be happy and donate happiness to everyone, because it is very well said that in the journey of life there will be sunshine and rain, there will be pleasure and pain, there will be loss and gain, but never forget to smile again and again. So this is the path to success. These are the golden principles of success. By repetition of thoughts also, and by positive affirmation and visualization also, you make a path towards success. It is said that dream high, and whenever a choice is given to you, choose the best. But if choice is not given, then also don't be disheartened. Then do the best, because doing is in your hand. Then do the best, and sooner or later the success will knock at your doors. This is also one of the golden principles of stress-free living. And then Ratan Tata, once it was asked to Ratan Tata that what are the ingredients of success, he gave 3 words for the success, and these 3 words are attitude, discipline and re-engineer. And you will be surprised if you take alphabets from A to Z, 1, 2, 3 like this and up to 26, and then when you make a total of attitude by taking that number, it comes to 100. Same for discipline, it comes to 100. Same for re-engineer, it comes to 100. Surprisingly, these are the perfect words, and these are the way to success. And in your life, there are 4 dimensions of life. These are routines, roles, responsibility and relationships. And you can deal with them effectively if you remain alert, accurate, disciplined and have a positive attitude of mind. And this can be done by the controlling of your mind. And then in Harvard University also research was conducted in which it was found that knowledge and learning only count for 15% for your success, whereas positive attitude counts for 85% for your success, because positive attitude of your mind counts for your discipline also, and because you are re-engineering your mind, you are disciplining your mind. So these 3 words come in, and these 3 words are the ingredients of success. I will give some examples, although there are thousands of examples, whereas people are not having the good circumstances, but they converted the stressful situation into success. First, I will tell about Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Alva Edison, when he was 12 years old, he got a scarlet fever and he was partially disabled he got a hearing loss, and he was not depressed with that, and he was not stressed with that. He took an advantage of that situation. He said also that this has saved me from many destructions. What he used to do, he used to dig his teeth in the wood of the tree and used to get vibrations directly into his sound vibrations directly into his skull. And you will be surprised that he invented and made discoveries in this field only, in the field of mass communication, sound recording and motion pictures. And secondly, the electric bulb which he invented, it was not in the first attempt. He failed 1,000 times and 1,012 times, and it was only 1,013 times that he succeeded in inventing that. And he said that this has made me more mature. I have learned from every mistake. And he said there may be 1,000 reasons for failure, but for success there is only one reason, and that is belief in yourself. This is the attitude. If you adopt a positive attitude, then you are going to get success sooner or later. Third, another incident from his life was that in 1914, his entire factory, 10 buildings of his factory were burnt, and he tried his level best. There was a huge fire to control that fire, but he couldn't do it. But he remained calm and quiet afterwards, after making efforts. Then he said, okay, with the burning of my factories, all my past mistakes have also been burnt. Although I am exhausted as I am today, I am 67 years old, but take it for granted that from tomorrow itself I will start fresh and I will succeed. Because failure, as we are disheartened, we fail in many things, and we learn from failures also. As the child also learns by falling down again and again, he learns walking. Dr. Abdul Kalam also said that fail doesn't mean that you have failed and all the doors are closed. Fail, if you see the word FAIL, it means first attempt in learning. And these are the stepping stones for your success. By failing also you are learning something, you are becoming mature, and in this way you can achieve the ladder of success. Another example is of George Washington. You might be surprised that George Washington never got regular schooling, and because his father died when he was 11 years old, and he was having only irregular schooling, but as a boy he used to repeat one affirmation every day, that I, the George Washington, one day will become the President of the United States. And his positive affirmations came true and he became the President of the United States. So positive affirmations work. Even he was not aware how I will become, but he was repeating, and that the circumstances and situations come before us which made it a reality. And another one example I will give. There was a small boy who went to Guruji and he said, I want to learn wrestling. He was a 12-year-old boy, and when Guruji saw him, he was a weak and frail boy and not having even the left hand and left arm. He said, how you can learn wrestling? He said, no, I want to learn, it's my passion. Guruji refused. He stayed in Guruji's outside his house for 3 days and nights. When Guruji saw that he is so much passionate, he started teaching him. But he was teaching him only one technique, whereas to others he taught 7 or 8 techniques. And after 1 month, he took him to one match also, nearby town. The disciple was very surprised, but he went. He was having belief in Guru, and then initial round he won, then in semi-final round he won, and in the final round also he won. He was surprised, and after that he asked Guruji, "So, Guruji, how I won?" Then Guruji said, "I know that you are going to ask me, because I taught you only one technique and you attained mastery in that technique. And number 2, your greatest weakness I have converted into your greatest asset." How? As you were catching your opponent with your right hand and right arm, then your opponent, the only alternative for your opponent to take you down is to catch you your left hand, and they were searching for your left hand, which was missing. So they were failing again and again. So in this way, sometimes situations, by positive attitude and positive thinking, situation can be changed to your benefit, and this is only by positive attitude you can do it and convert the stressful situation into success. Now I will close it by Swami Vivekananda's quote on this topic only. He said, "Take one idea, make that idea your life, and think of it, dream of it, and live in that idea alone, and rest other ideas remain in alone." Your mind, nerves, body, your mind, nerves, and every part of your body be filled with that idea, and this is the only way to success, Swami Vivekananda said. So we have all the ingredients of success: positive attitude, discipline, and re-engineer your mind, remake your mind for achieving success and transform your stress into success. Thanks for watching the video.